There are stories that I am particularly focused on, in part just because you talk with your buddies about it. Like, I'm obsessed with the whole UFO thing. What's actually going on? What were those videos all about? What's actually happening? I haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet, but we're only 6 months in. We've been very busy. That's actually the August recess is in part me going to try to dive to the bottom of the whole UFO thing.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, we got the Vice President of the United States of America saying he's going to be diving into the whole UFO topic, okay? This is absolutely great news, really exciting. Hopefully not just to get off the Epstein files, but goddamn, this one thing is able to distract me from that, okay? Holy shit, we got to get down to this. Maybe the fact that they don't want to deal with the Epstein thing makes them actually declassify some real good shit, okay? So here's hoping for the best, hoping the Vice President would support the UAPDA, the fucking ever, to pause and we could get some actual oversight and transparency in this topic.
One thing in that book that we definitely believed, and I can say I definitely believed, was that any kind of major breakthrough, any kind of major admission, like this is real and we can't figure it out, like that type of thing, would very likely cause an avalanche effect. And that avalanche has not happened. And it's you know, many times I've wondered, why hasn't that avalanche effect happened? Like, you know, when the Navy several years ago came out with these really incredible statements that, yes, we have these UAP encounters. No, we do not know what they are. Yes, they appear to be extraordinary. We've got this now from high-level government officials. 10 plus years ago, that would have been absolutely inconceivable. And it would be easy to think, and I'm one of the people who thought this, that an admission like that would cause people around the world to say, wait a minute, you're telling us this is real.
I do actually think this has happened and is happening to a certain extent. I just think it's not happening as you would expect, simply put, right? There's a lot of things that play and have happened that make dominoes fall over. Sometimes you need 2 dominoes to bring down 1 domino, if that makes sense, right? So we've got all these people that have come public, and there's talks that there's more coming. We got the hearings, we got the Vice President saying what he's saying. This is all really significant, and I would love to hear what you think personally.
These years you've been telling us it's not real, and now you're telling us it's real, and that would force a kind of avalanche effect, which is what has not happened.
So here's to hoping we get an actual, some sort of disclosure, transparency, as it was campaigned on when this man was trying to get elected, his campaign, the Trump administration. So let's hope at least somewhat there is a word being kept here, a promise is being made, right? And actually respected, and he does what he said he would. And let's just go over what was promised and not forget that, and actually push forward, because it was pushed and he was elected. Now he's got to do what the fuck he said. Am I right?
A lot of people are very interested in the footage of UFOs. The Pentagon has released a few videos, and there's been anecdotal reports from fighter pilots. So a lot of people want to know, will you help push the Pentagon to release more footage, which a lot of people claim is available?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I would do that. I'd love to do that.
I think I'd love to do that now, especially because of all the creepy accusations being made. You know, that birthday thing where Trump supposedly, you know, says, you know, Epstein's a great guy. He likes him pretty young, great guy, good friend. He stole an employee. Like, what the fuck even happened there, right? Did you guys hear about this shit?
Epstein has a certain reputation, obviously. Just curious, were some of the workers that were taken from you, were some of them young women?
With some of them.
Were some of them young women?
Well, I don't want to say, but everyone knows the people that were taken. And it was the concept of taking people that work for me is bad. But that story's been pretty well out there, and the answer is yes, they were.
Yes, they were. Yes,
Yeah.
What did they do?
In the spa.
What kind of jobs? In the spa.
Yeah, it's people that work in the spa. I have a great spa, one of the best spas in the world at Mar-a-Lago, and people were taken out of the spa, hired by him. In other words, gone. And other people would come and complain, this guy is taking people from the spa. I didn't know that. And then when I heard about it, I told him, I said, listen, we don't want you taking our people, whether it was spa or not spa. I don't want him taking people. And he was fine, and then not too long after that, he did it again, and I said, out of here.
Mr. President, did one of those stolen, persons, that include Virginia Jeffrey?
I don't know. I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people, yeah. He stole her. And by the way, she had no complaints about us, as you know.
I mean, talk about looking guilty, and Asmon pointed this out as well with a different clip, but it seems like every time Trump talks about this topic, he gets so uncomfortable. He just wants to talk about something else, about what a great job he's doing, best thing that's happened in America since fucking, I almost say Jesus. I mean, a lot of Americans think Jesus was American, right? He was like a fucking guy in Egypt, right?
I have to do that.
Yes, you absolutely
fucking degenerate.
I'm a real nigga. I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slapped. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene, bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo. Bro, think he in a